Intoxxikated Television. We back up in this bitch. We got special guest today. What's your name, bro?
Boy Sire in the building. It's good.
Yo, Tommie, bro. What up? Welcome to Intoxxikated Television, my
Thanks
guy.
for having me, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. Shit, we've been talking about this shit for probably 2 months to get you on this shit.
Yeah, dog.
It seemed like every time that you trying to come on, then shit get fucked up, or we got people fucking rolling through. We get the shit shut down.
Yes,
fucking this.
Life's crazy, man. It's mellowing out now, though.
This, that, and everything else
For
and
sure.
shit. But we finally got you on, man. So welcome to Intoxxikated Television. Hell yeah.
It's dope that you got your thing going like this stuff. Awesome.
So, how we start with a new guest is tell us about your earliest memories that you remember of music, like from as far back as like Babyland and shit. Like Little Tommie, like what is your
Little Tommie was full of soul. Like it was all like Lionel Richie and old school bluegrass.
So I mean,
Anita Baker.
Okay. So that's being played around you, like around the house.
Oh, every time they clean up, people come over for the cookouts, and then they doing a lot of Earth, Wind, and Fire and stuff like that.
Okay.
So when I grew up, I had a lot of soul and I had rhythm.
So all the old heads around you was playing that?
For sure.
Like your family?
They pull up in their Cadillacs, man. I was born in 79, so you gotta figure.
All right.
I came up through like the 80s with the baggy jeans, Crisscross, Run DMC, man, all of that,
Yeah, we
Big L.
we the same, man. Like we same age group. So
Sure.
yeah. So where you grow up?
I grew up in Indiana, man.
All right.
Flatland, corn. The only thing city is Indianapolis. That's the only thing city there. Out around it is all farmland, flatland. So we did a lot of extracurricular activities. Fucking
I can relate. Fucking
graffiti was
Wisconsin
real big.
ain't fucking
rocking, man.
fucking farmland and shit.
Trust me, that's how you get into a lot of different things though, because out of boredom. My first metal group, if you could say it's metal, was like Seven Dust.
Yup.
You know him with the dreads and
yeah, I remember them. I used to tour with them.
That was the first Mayday.
I know them very well, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think I did. I don't know, between 20 and 30 shows with them over a period of 6 years.
Damn, that's dope. Because there was a Mayday concert I seen them at. They came with Lit, Edema, Fuel,
Okay.
Puddle of Mud. I think he even came, bro. Like it was
All
just crazy. But that's when the moshing started too, though. All the shoving and
It's
jumping.
the early 2000s and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember the first time I seen Seven Dust was at Woodstock 99, actually.
Nice.
In New York and shit, man. So.
Of course, I was probably at a forced vacation when that happened.
And so 99, and I think, I don't know, 99. I'm wondering if they only had that one album out at that point. I'm not sure. I have to. All you fact checkers out there, fucking.
Word. Let us know exactly when it was, because I just remember being there.
That's what's up.
And it really started me off. And then
I remember Puddle of Mud on their first tour, because I think they first started playing Family Values, because they were, I think.
Was that the fucking tour, bro?
Yeah, I think that.
It might have been the tour.
I think Fred Durst is he produced their first album, or he discovered them, or some shit like that. So I know that they were on that tour. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
That was the first time I seen System of a Down too, man. That shit was fucking insane.
That was a crazy show. The drummer got
Papa
standing
Roach was
ovation.
on their first fucking shit during that time.
Papa Roach is dope too. He got a few songs I fuck with.
All right, let's back up. So, more about the music that you were coming up with as a kid, and where it grew from there.
Okay. Well, coming up with like listening to those bands and listening to some rap at the same time and coming into my own little MC, you know, that's how I kind of got like the raspy rap or the rap over the metal, or having someone metal on your track, because that's like what I came up listening to, what kind of made me, you know.
Okay, so
'Cause, like, I've been to a few Mayday concerts, and the mosh pit is like what I really like. Really, that's why I like that one show we went to.
I'm not trying to do too much, but I'm trying to backpedal from the soul and and that kind of music, what you remember as a kid, for then, what I like to like. What are like one of the first bands that you kind of discovered like by yourself or something that you were like, oh, this ain't like, you know, this is my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
the first band I heard that made me fall in love with art like that, with the music art like that, I'm not even gonna lie, was Metallica's One, bro. That is the first heavy metal song I ever heard in my life. I had a friend of mine from Britain named Jamie. He was a guitarist, and he was playing it, just playing the One, right? Just playing how it comes on, and I was like, man, where you know, where'd you come up with that? He's like, oh, I didn't come up with this. This is Metallica. So he was like, you ain't never heard of Metallica? And he played it for me, and I end up listening, being the only black dude in my neighborhood listening to Metallica.
Okay.
You know, and I don't know, from there it just kind of spread.
So that was like you from school, like you learned it from school.
Oh yeah, I was young, man. I had to been about.
No, I mean, like your homie was playing it at school or something?
No, he was playing it in his house. He lived in the other apartments across from me.
Oh,
and I used to go see him. He was one of my only white friends. Like, in my neighborhood where I grew up at, bro, it's not like it was like prejudice or nothing like that, but it's predominantly black people. Right. So if you got white friends, you're like an alien. You know what I'm saying? So when I get tired of doing the everyday shit over here, I'm going to go see Jamie. I know Jamie's over here smoking. He's playing guitar. He's, you know. So I go over there, and he just inspired me, and I bring that back to the neighborhood and branch that out and put the soul with the aggression of that is kind of what made me. I'm a little bit both, you know.
All right. And then
plus your mom telling you to cut the shit off all the time. That makes you want to stick with it too.
So
I couldn't watch MTV, bro. She would turn it off.
For real?
I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm telling you. It was a fight to maintain this shit.
So that's metal. Like, what did you say? What was your first rap concert?
Oh, the first rap concert was Rakim.
So I mean, they're playing it around your neighborhood too, rap music more, and then
They're playing rap music, but like they're playing like more southern rap. And then when I heard hip hop from the East, and I was infatuated with the East, I got more into those people. You know what I'm saying? Like Ras Kass, you got Big L. You know what I'm saying? Like really people, pioneers. You know what I mean? Besides Run DMC and all the main names, a lot of people don't even know these guys.
Right.
You know? And who's that? Mos Def. Gangstar.
Okay.
Like, you don't hear about them, but they're definitely fundamental when it comes to lyricism.
Right.
And with matching up all these three things, that's been my whole thing, is chasing it down since I was like 13, 14. I went through the whole goth thing, the black nails, like everything incorporated. And when I'm rapping, looking like that, it's a whole thing in itself.
Right. So you're pulling from these these different influences, like the crossover, like Rakim and Metallica are way different spectrums, and you grew up with the soul. So like, how did you kind of, how did you like formulate the the style and shit?
Yeah, a lot of outside influences helped me be comfortable with how I am, and that kind of bring the style out, you know, because I look metal and I rap, but I'm also soulful too, you know what I mean? Right. Like, all these things happen in such a molding part of my life that it's all one thing to me.
So is it the neighborhood, or like I was saying, is it kids at school that are turning you on to shit, or how are you?
It's like the kids in the neighborhood.
How are you like finding these things that ain't, you know what I mean? Like
being influenced by friends outside the neighborhood, different
like,
types
oh,
of
shit,
friends,
you
and they're
hear
like, "Hey
this
man,
shit?"
check this
Like,
out."
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right.
And then I'll let them hear it. I'll let other people hear it, and they're like, "Oh man, that's not really my thing." You know what I'm saying? But if you put this with that, then that's a magical sound, right there. And that's kind of how I emulated everything. I was the only guy in my neighborhood skateboarding.
Okay.
Just to like show you like the difference of mentality,
right?
Because I'll go downtown, but my friends won't.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cool with that whole thing because I want those experiences, those new people.
Shit.
In the neighborhood, it's all.
I'm sure the skaters turned you onto a bunch of weird shit.
Bro, come on, man. The first time I ever did acid was through a skater, bro.
Or
okay.
you know, like
wild, man.
Punk rock, like fucking.
Punk transition, from skating, for when you're skating and you do it, and that's just what it is.
Suicidal tendencies and shit like
Trust,
that.
man. Minor Threat for sure.
Minor Threat.
Black Coffee was some real shit coming up with it. Yeah, I still got a board. You know that? I got a board in my trunk now.
That's what's up.
For real. But nah, the rap around the neighborhood was more like southern rap. You know what I mean?
I was a chubby kid, and I was not coordinated enough to fucking ride skateboards. And now I definitely am not doing that because my legs are all fucked up.
You could be at the on the sidelines, bro, slapping the board and shit. Handing out merch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was too much work for a chubby kid to try to push that shit.
Hey.
They got me everything. They got me like all the fucking elbow pads and knee pads and shit.
Yeah.
And I literally would find a hill and fucking ride that shit on my knees and shit and try to steer it instead of fucking doing it on my feet and shit because I fucking...
you got the knee?
Bam! I fucking like... I just was not very coordinated fucking kid, man.
Shit was lit. A lot of live music happened at the skate park too.
Yeah.
You have different people come through, rap groups, metal groups, punk bands. It gave everybody a good, if you was into it, it gave you a good, well-rounded.
Okay, and so we know your influences a little bit, like a little bit of backstory, but so then you started rapping too? You started rapping too?
I started rapping with just a friend of mine, just going back and forth with him and writing stuff, go back and forth, and then we was over her one day, and then we put some kids in the basketball court, stuff like that, and they thought that I sounded out of place, right? Later in life, it became dope as hell, but like in the beginning, it was like,
where is this coming
from? Why is it like such angry rap, right?
Okay.
Especially how they say, because it wasn't about like dope and everything like that. It was about like headbutting and, you know, crushing beers and, you know, all kinds of shit like that. So my rap was totally different, but I mean, that's who I was. I was just before my time with it.
All right. So, like about what age? Like, and
oh, the first group I had, man, I was 20. We were 20 and it was 50 cal. My name was Teflon.
Okay.
Teflon the Don, bruh.
Okay.
Yeah. All of us had bullet names.
So I'm saying, when did you start like writing your own raps and stuff?
Oh man, I've been writing my own raps since I was in elementary.
And so
you know, I mean, listening to, you know, Big growing up and shit, and listening to Pac, man, you gotta write.
Yeah.
You gotta write. Your whole life is these influential writers.
Do you remember any, like, one of your earliest verses? It's
bro, it's crazy, right? Because I do. It was like Midwest Vietnam, blowing up in your face like atom bombs. Soldier rags on our arms, ready to go to war. If you test us, don't ask no questions. In the battlefield, no gluts, no glory. Hail Mary, teach you a lesson.
Okay.
Like, you know, and that was early on. That was early on, right? And that's that fury, though, right?
Right.
That's the metal in me in the rap. And they're like, damn, like, we thought it was going to be about bitches and smoking weed and shit. And it's like, nah, man, like, it's not.
Lyrical warfare over here.
Lyrical warfare. And to the, like, and like the way that they have the battling now, that wasn't really kicking when I was younger. So people would spit their rap and you spit your rap, and if your rap was better, then you won. That was a battle to me.
Right.
And that's why I like watching you know what I'm saying, the battles. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, right.
That's like way different.
Yeah, well.
But that's an elevation of game though too, because if I can get a hold of that and bring that with what I grew up with and what I have now, bro, that would be unstoppable.
Word. I think
for sure.
I don't remember all of it, but mine was like, "Don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. I might fall off, land on my head, but it wouldn't be the first time. 'Cause once that I was born, the doctor dropped me on the floor. I looked up, said, 'What the fuck was that for?'" Like,
right. You got the entertainment flow,
man,
bro.
I was like, yo. Yeah,
man. And then like when I after I had my first daughter, I was still like moving around. I was doing shows with this group called Trenchcoat Deviants. You might be able to look them up.
Yeah, speak on it,
see
man.
what they got. But like I rode with them for a minute, and you know the shows that we did like in Gainesville.
This is
in Miami. This is recent. It's like 2012.
No, I mean this is the one in the 20s when you were in your 20s that you started out with. Doing shows?
Oh no! After the situation with Gary, we was recording out of Gary Studios with the Midwest Vietnam album.
Okay.
Because we in Indiana, we in the Midwest, we in between Chicago and Flint, Michigan. You know what I mean? So we was dropping it like that. We recorded the whole album. We burnt off a lot, sold a lot in our neighborhoods, but the studio got broke into up in Gary, and they stole everything. Vinyls, his music, mixers, everything. Ooh. They raided the whole spot, so everything was gone. So after that, I kind of stopped rapping.
So I mean, y'all disbanded because you ain't got no equipment.
I mean, all of our work is gone. We're listening to new artists to see if our lyrics is in there.
Too, I mean, like
somebody took our music, somebody had our lyrics. We're listening for them. You know, I wanted to go see Rick Ross calling himself Teflon the Don because that was my motherfucking name. You know, and I'm like, well, where the fuck you come up with that at, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But you know, after that, it just was kind of slow until I came out here and run into you, and you got stuff going, and you like, come on, man. Get off your ass. Get your shit together.
Real, I'm still telling
get your shit together. Let's go.
I just told you that yesterday. Fuck.
Nice influences through life.
Yeah, man. So, any shows that stand out that you like? You know, you guys open for any big names or anything that was cool or some shit that stick in your memory?
Who did we open for? I think we opened for Trick Daddy in Gainesville.
All right.
We came out and did a couple of songs in another group, and then he came out.
All right. Trick Daddy, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because, you know, we're down there, Dade County and all that's down there.
All
you know
right,
what I mean?
all right.
West Palm Beach and all of that, man. I spent 2 years in Orlando just kind of rapping with them, moving around and stuff. And the last show was in Miami, and I had to double back home, and there goes that. You know what I mean? Because I got daughters. You feel me? So I had to double back home. I missed the last show. After that, Silas went somewhere. Tito went somewhere. Like all of the fire, like went and did their own thing. So I kind of missed it.
All right.
Missed that window, but the love is still there though.
All right, yeah.
For sure.
Shout outs if you want.
Hey, man, shout out Trenchcoat Deviants. Shout out Kool-Aid. Shout out Silas, After Sex Cigarette. Y'all need to go check that shit out. Man, Tito, Fame to High Life.
So
what's good?
But did you record anything like in that era? Like, is there anything that's online or anything that you've got?
You might be able to find it if you look up Trenchcoat Deviants. You might be able to find some stuff like that. As far as what I had, it was like on my phone because that's how I used to record. I used to record my stuff on phone and go in the studio and lay it down. That phone has been long gone.
All right, well,
definitely.
What about other companies? You said Rakim was your first rap concert.
Yeah, Rakim was first. Then the Bone Thugs, I think, was the second one. And after that, I just went to any of them that I liked, man. Whenever E40 came, who was that? Sneak the Geek came a few times. And then we got into that genre of rap, that style, because we had never heard that until he dropped it and then came out and performed it. Let me see here. There's a lot of West Coast people, you know, Dre and Pac and them, all them household names. But when it came down to like people like Mozzie, that's some shit a lot of people don't know nothing about that. A lot of people don't even know. I was like, bro, this is live. The YG,
Okay.
Right? You would think YG is known over near Chicago and all that shit, man, but we didn't know about no YG. I learned about him when I came out this way.
Right.
And I'm like, man, they got a whole genre out here, a whole history out here, a flow too. You know what I mean?
Real,
So
yeah.
then we started learning about that, incorporating that out here.
Yeah.
So
And then you said your first metal show was Seven Dust and
Seven Dust, it was the Mayday concert.
bro, that's a trip, bro.
And he opened me up to it,
concert,
man.
and that I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would have remembered if, who'd you say? Yeah, I don't know.
I was just in the crowd on that one. I wasn't nothing
No,
special.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out their time frame. Like, I wonder if I just missed that show, or if fucking if I wasn't on that tour, or what the fuck.
Verizon Wireless Center is the same place I seen 50 Cent the G Unit concert for the first time at. It was at Verizon Wireless Center. When in Indianapolis, what's north of there? I ain't been home in so long. Like, it's crazy. It's a town just north of Indianapolis. Right, the very next one, they had the Verizon Wireless Center outside. Could hold about 3,000 people. Plus, you got the field. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And it's just super big. And G Unit came there, and that was a great concert.
Damn.
Only made me want to get into the business more.
Ooh.
You know?
Oh God,
it's
man.
crazy,
we used
man.
to slap the fuck out of fucking G Unit, man.
For
real, man.
I mean, it kind of went left, with Lloyd and all of them.
Remember the 50 Cent game for fucking the game and shit? And then you go like sell CDs out of your car and you can like unlock fucking songs and shit. I had that whole I fucking beat that game. I had every fucking bonus song on that motherfucker, bro. Cause I'm like, bro, I'll play that shit for fucking days just to fucking unleash that one fucking bonus track and shit. Like, I had that shit.
The Wu-Tang had a game too.
What?
The Wu-Tang had a game, man.
The fuck?
Had Rebel INS, Golden Arms, Method.
How in the fuck do I not know that?
All of them. I'm trying to think.
Remember
Showdown
Def
in
Jam?
Shaolin or Shaolin
Remember the
Showdown?
Def Jam in New York? Fighting?
Yep,
oh,
yep.
man,
And
that was my
dope.
mother shit. That was my shit, bro.
That was dope.
I burned through so many fucking copies of that shit because I was fucking playing that shit all the fucking, like, anybody that came over, I'm like, you gotta, fucking, we need to fight right now, shit. Like,
that's one of the first games they had the finishing moves, man, while people playing.
Then they have, like, what is it, Vendetta? Is that what?
Vendetta.
No.
Yeah, that was the second one, wasn't it?
Fuck, I don't remember. I just remember
I think they came
Def
with
Jam New York. I don't know if it was called Vendetta or if I'm tripping or I don't know what the fuck. But
I think they came with two.
Yeah, that was my shit. So I mean, so you got any other shows that like stick out in your mind, like over the years, like shows that you've been to that like stick out that were like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, this show I just
or
went to with
do
you. That's my most epic so far.
Like, do you have a favorite? Like, that's what I mean. Like, do you have a favorite show?
Yeah, my favorite show is seeing City Morgue, bro. Like, I've had a lot of great concerts I went to and shit, bro. Fuck yeah, we did. This dude's amazing. He ain't even know that's my favorite people. I get to go help him and see them. I mean, like, right here, man. Like, man, I love them dudes. It has a lot to do with how I rap now. Is them boys.
Check out From the Vault on Intoxxikated Television. Fucking playlist. We got fucking so much concert footage fucking coming out. City Morgue. I probably got like, I don't know, maybe like 3 videos from that night and shit. Fucking.
I think I got like 3 or 4.
This fucking dope. Fucking, it'll be exclusive right here. Check out the other fucking playlist. It's called From the Vault.
Intoxxikated. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Good shit. I think we're going to take a little break. Fucking, we're going to be right back. Intoxxikated Television. This is the homie fucking Tommie. He finally fucking rolled through. Bang.
Yeah.
Fucking subscribe, motherfuckers. Here we are. Gang, 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 gang. Cheers, queers. Bang. Cheers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.